Good afternoon. My name is Liz Taunton, and today we're going to talk about customer service and the way it affects customer retention. Picture this. You've just got your credit card statement in the mail and you notice that there's a charge on there that you don't recall making. So your first inclination is, I'm going to give the credit card company a call. You give them a call and you get that traditional menu of push 1 for this, push 2 for that, push 3 for this. So you push the number you need to and you wait. And you wait, and you wait some more. Finally, a representative comes on and you explain the whole situation, what has happened, and you're met with dead silence. A few seconds later, the representative says, I'm going to need to go check with my supervisor. I'm going to need to put you on hold. You get put on hold. Okay, and you wait some more, and some more. So long that you start to wonder, did they forget about you? Did they hang up? Finally, the representative comes back on and tells you that the customer service supervisor is going to need to look into the matter and they'll give you a call back in 2 or 3 days. I don't know about you, but when I hear I'm going to get a call back in 2 to 3 days, the likelihood of that happening is not real great. So it's not a big surprise that when companies treat their customers this way, that they see a pretty rapid decline in customer retention. Elaine Lawlock did a study, and as a result of this graph shows that in the first 20 months, customers that are treated in this manner, 50% of them will leave that company. And by the end of 35 months, into the 36th month or 3 years, 98% of the customers have left that company. What does this tell us? Well, customer service is the most effective way to retain customers because with proper training and implementing the results of customer feedback, you're going to build strong customer relationships, have strong customer loyalty, and overall customer satisfaction that leads to customers staying a long time or great customer retention. So, how does this happen? Well, there's a couple ways that companies can make this happen. One of those ways is by requesting customer feedback and implementing changes as a result of that. Another way is by training your employees to handle problem resolution, solve customers' problems in a way that makes customers happy. So if we are to implement a customer feedback program, we are going to want to implement something that request customer feedback as well as staff feedback. Myers and Schwager, who wrote Understanding Customer Feedback, said that it's very important that the employees be as considered in the process as the customer. The most direct way to get the pulse of the customer and the employees is to conduct surveys. And those results of those surveys will then be applied across all avenues of the business. The business needs to be able to interpret the findings of that feedback, and they need to be able to apply it to all levels of the business. It's imperative that each division understand their role in the process and how their other divisions around them affect the roles. Producing, selling, and servicing the customer all are related. It's also important that the changes that are made are based on that feedback received. Needs to be the customer and the teams that have provided those solutions and not the corner office. So problem resolution is another great way to retain customers. According to Ingelary and Solomon, who wrote Exceptional Service, Exceptional Profit, loyalty and satisfaction are often found by empathetic reps that have the abilities to solve the customer's problems. It is essential that the customer representatives have the training and the tools to turn the situations around. DeJulius wrote extensively about that in What's the Secret to Providing a World-Class Customer Experience. DeJulius also says when the representative can quickly identify the issue and how it occurred, they're able to resolve the customer's problem much more quickly and provide a greater sense of happiness with the customer. When the representative knows how to talk to the customer and make them feel like they are on their side, make them feel comfortable, and confident that their solution will be solved is another great customer retention policy, according to LeBach, who wrote Improving Customer Retention Through Service Quality. When the overall results of treating the customer empathetically and providing them with a solution that makes them happy, they know that they can trust the company, and they're able to know that they're going to have a long-term success with that company. So when we look at getting customer feedback and implementing changes as a result of that feedback, we know we're building customer retention. We also know if we're empowering our employees to help solve the problems of the customer, that we're also building customer retention. Ensuring customer service representatives have the proper training to resolve problems, the empowerment to solve the problems for the customer, as well as obtaining and implementing changes as a result of customer feedback, are exceedingly important ways of building customer retention. Consider this: giving your employees the power to resolve a customer's problem results in long-term retention and a higher income because they're staying with you longer than what the actual cost was to resolve that problem. In addition, incorporating customer and employee feedback, it builds loyalty and trust and a long-term customer relationship. Thank you so much. Are there any questions?
Yes. Does the way the customer service representative communicate with the customer affect the outcome of a complaint call?
Yes, that's a great question. The words chosen and the tone used can directly affect the satisfaction that the customer receives. Long-term customer retention is directly related to the psychology of customer service. Gerson wrote a book called Beyond Customer Service, and he indicated that the way the customer feels they're treated has a direct correlation to how long they stay with a company.
Does giving employees empowerment to resolve a customer's complaint really make that big of a difference?
Another great question. According to Elaine Leibach, by improving service delivery or contact quality, it can increase the bottom line. So the key is to providing a one call or one first time problem resolution, empowering your team to do what it takes to make the customer happy. Are there any other questions?
Yes, one last one. What will an employer learn from employees and customer surveys?
Great. The most direct way to get the pulse of the customer is to conduct surveys where they can anonymously express their thoughts and opinions without fear of any retribution. The same thing goes for employees when conducting those surveys. Meyer and Schwager indicate that it's really important that the anonymous results are the most important to get the truth and get to the bottom line. Thanks so much. I enjoyed today, and have a great day.